Hi, this is Bassim Michael with Michael and Company CPAs, and I would like to welcome you today to our video presentation on the new Paid Sick Leave Act. Let's get started with this presentation. Just to give you some background on this law, Governor Brown signed this new legislation into law on September 10th, 2014. The law is known as the Healthy Workplaces, Healthy Families Act of 2014. This law is effective as of July 1st, 2015, and requires California employers to provide paid sick leave benefits to their employees. You might want to ask, well, what this new law will require from California employers? Well, here's the scoop. First thing that California employers have to do is they need to display a poster addressing employees' rights for mandatory sick time pay. Of course, this poster needs to be in a prominent location where employees can easily access and read the notice. Employers also need to provide written notice to newly hired employees of paid sick leave rights at the time of hire. You could contact us for copies of this poster and also the paid sick leave rights notice. In addition to that, employers will need to provide an accrual of sick time, or they need to give their employees paid time off. So let me explain how that works. So basically, for all their part-time, full-time, and temporary employees, employers will need to do one of two things at a minimum. Either provide an accrual of 1 hour of paid leave for every 30 hours worked, or they may provide at least 24 hours or 3 days at the beginning of a 12-month period of paid sick leave for each eligible employee. And the accrual begins on the first day of employment or July 1st, 2015, whichever is later. So to give you an example, if you have an employee that works 10 hours a day, then if you decide to use option 2, which gives a minimum of 24 hours or 3 days, and if they work 10 hours a day, then you will not get away with only giving 24 hours. You will need to give them 30 hours. Or like we said, you could go with option 1, where you provide 1 hour of paid leave for every 30 hours worked. Now, this is effective, again, as of July 1st, 2015, and the accrual period starts for that as of that date. Now, if you hire an employee after July 1st, the accrual for them will start as of their date of hire. That will be their anniversary date. Also, the law will require employers to provide written notice every payday of the amount of sick time the employee has accrued and has available for use. Employers may use a pay stub or a document issued the same day as a paycheck. Normally, the pay stub should do the trick. Employers also need to maintain employment records going back 3 years, showing hours worked, paid sick time accrued, and paid sick time used. You may want to ask, well, how is this law going to be enforced? Well, this law gives enforcement power both to the California Labor Commissioner and the Attorney General, California Attorney General, to enforce this law. And for violators, there are some hefty fines and penalties. Under this law, employers that violate it can face up to 3 times the unpaid sick pay due, and administrative fines that vary from $50 to $4,000 per violation, depending on the nature of the violation. And it also would include attorney's fees, costs, and interest against violating employers, as well as they would need to reinstate the employees. So where should you go for more information on this? Well, you could always turn to Michael and Company CPAs, your trusted source for accounting and tax information. You may reach us by phone at 559-436-8907, or in the Bay Area, you could reach us at 408-333-9802. You could also reach us by email at bmichael@bmichaelcpa.com, or visit our websites at www.bmichaelcpa.com, or if you're a dentist, you could visit our dentist-specific website at www.onlyfordentists.com. In addition to that, you could also visit California's website under the Division of Labor Standards Enforcement. And we strongly recommend that you would have an attorney that specializes in employment practices review your compliance with this law, and also your company's compliance with other employment laws. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we look forward to having you in other video presentations. Thank you again.